It's so easy to get mixed up with ADVICE, advice, and ADVISE, advise, as both have similar spelling and pronunciation. A simple way to remember them could be advice rhymes with ice and is a noun, whereas advise rhymes with eyes, that is similar to vitalize and is a verb. To understand them better, let's check their meanings and make sentences with them. Watch the video till the end, clear the dilemma, and never get mixed up again. Hello, I'm Seema from Edufinite. Learning the difference between advice and advise and using them correctly will aid you to improve your English. So are you ready? Without any further delay, let's begin. Today our topic is advice, ADVICE, advice versus advise, ADVISE. And we are going to learn where and when to use them. First, we'll look into their meanings, their pronunciation, and know to what part of speech they belong to, and then we'll make sentences with them. So, the meanings first. Well, ADVICE, advice, it rhymes with ice, ICE, ice. So, the pronunciation is advice, advice, and it is a noun, and its meaning is to give an information or opinion to someone as a course of action. That means you tell someone to do something for his or her own good. Next is to receive an information or opinion or suggestion, or you can say guidance, worth following. That means someone will guide you to do something on a certain topic which he or she knows better than you. Next is advise, and it rhymes with IZD, eyes, as in vitalize, and it is a verb. Now, its meaning is to counsel, to give an opinion, or recommend as a guidance which is worth following. So, someone will give you some amount of guidance or something which you are to follow. Let's make some sentences and understand how advice is used as a noun and how advise is used as a verb. Well, the sentences. The first sentence, the teacher advised. That means she has given suggestion. She advised. So here this is a verb. The teacher advised the students to pay heed to her advice on grammar. So she has given them some advice on grammar. That means she has given them some suggestions or some, guidance which are to be followed, as that would help them to improve a lot. So, she has given some advice which is to be followed. Yes, see, advised and advice, when it's ED, you see when it's ED, that means it's a verb. So, ADVICE will never have the tense form, like it will never have ED or ING attached to it. It will be advice. So, it will be either, before it you'll either have a noun or you will have a pronoun, her advice or the teacher's advice, anything, a noun followed by advice, because that's a noun too, or it will be followed by a preposition, advice on something. So like over here, her advice on grammar. So here you see advice is a noun, and the advice, the word advised over here is verb. We can see because it's a verb, it is following the tenses, and here it is in the past tense, ed, the ed form of the verb, advise. Okay, the next sentence. It's better to seek legal advice on this matter rather than being advised by a novice. See, you have to seek legal advice. So here legal advice is a noun, as we have already said, and rather than being advised, again see here it's ed, so this is a verb. So advise is a verb and we have used it as a verb in this sentence. So you can see how we are using both advice and advice. Advise, that's the verb form of advise, and advice is the noun. How we have used both of them together in a single sentence and how to place each so that they retain their grammatical value. Okay, the next one. The doctor has advised Maria to bring in lifestyle changes to regulate her blood sugar level. So doctor has given some advice to Maria, is given some suggestions or some guidelines to follow, to bring some changes in her lifestyle so that her blood sugar level remains regulated. That means remains at a certain level. It does not rise up, or that otherwise it will be, harmful for her health. Then she'll have to take medicines and all that. So to avoid taking medicines, he has advised her initially to bring in lifestyle changes, and he hopes that she is going to follow the doctor's advice. Hope she listens to the doctor's advice, or hope she follows doctor's advice. So here, doctor's advice. So again, here advice is in the noun form. Need more advice? Guess I've advised enough. So I think you've understood that advice that rhymes with ice is a noun, and you use it either with a noun or a pronoun, and then you have, some preposition after it, maybe on, maybe something else, according to the sentence. And advise that rhymes with I-Z-E, eyes, is a verb form. And when someone is, telling you to act or giving you some guidance, that's where it is used. So that's all for today. Hope the lesson was useful. To check your understanding, you can write a sentence each with advice and advise in the comment section below. I will be back with a new video very soon. Till then, take care, stay safe, and be happy.